yeah, Colette. As far as Colette, she's a really nice person from what I've met of her, and she also has her problems. But then again, everybody has problems. I'm not going to get into the problems per se, but Colette is a really nice person, and I mean, she has her faults, but heck, I do myself. But even so, really nice person, and I'm very happy that I got to meet her and you.
Mm-hmm.
So, just want to say thank you.
Oh yeah, there's no problem. We're both thankful of that.
And, yeah, and I'm also thankful for your for having a hand in my success, if at all. So, thank you.
Well, that's no problem. I really think that you're well, even though your success, like you've earned your success based on how you've done stuff, basically. But you're like when we helped, all we helped was just guide along. Basically, you're doing the work for yourself, so you're getting more credit than what we'll get for it. But you deserve all the credit that you get. So, and
Oh, thank you.
I mean, when like we all know that like our Let's Playing days are not gonna be forever.
Yeah, sadly, it may not. At the rate I'm going, quite honestly, my days could be numbered. And as much as I don't want to, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to, stop at some point. I mean, I love doing this stuff, and for me to leave would just be, and I want to leave on top, obviously, or I want to finish what I started,
Yeah.
of course. And let's see. Oh, let's see. Oh yeah, last summer. I know we've talked about this a lot as far as on my channel, but I mean, honestly, how did you feel when you heard the news about what happened last summer?
I was actually shocked, to be honest. But we all tried to get together at the time and try to help you out as best we could, too. So it was more of a group effort to try to get you back on track. We didn't know at the time though when Bragg got the Wii for you. We didn't know it was modded.
Yeah, I did not know either, really, and it has its advantages because I can do some Let's Plays on games that are that on systems I never had before. Like my first real system was the Nintendo 64,
Mhm.
and that's a great system in it itself. But the fact that I can now Let's Play games older than that, it's like, yes, thank you very much. But of course, it has its disadvantages, and you know what
Oh,
those
I
are.
know what they mean.
And I mean, I'm thankful that I was able to even play New Super Mario Brothers Wii. I didn't think I would be able to, but I can, thankfully.
Yeah, like there's some games that you can't, and some games that you can. Thankfully.
Yeah. The ones I couldn't play was Skyward Sword and WWE 13, which is the basis for my wrestling series. And and it took a while for me to get a Wii U. I mean, it took longer than I would have wanted, but I got it, and I'm thankful for it.
Alright, did you add me as a friend after on that one?
Oh, I keep forgetting to do that.
Yeah,
I keep forgetting to do it. Okay, I'll have to remember this time.
yeah. I'll probably remind you again tomorrow or something like that too, if I can.
Yeah, I mean, just hit me up on Twitter. I mean, that's the fastest way to get to me, as far as getting on the phone. Um, okay. Let's see, how are we doing on time so far?
Hour and 48 minutes at the moment.
We're getting close. Okay. What are your thoughts on my wrestling series, when you first saw it to compared to now?
Uh, definitely, definitely good. I gotta say on that one. Like, it has come along and improved a lot over time too. So, but like how the storylines and everything develop with it all too.
Yeah, I mean, I try to put a lot of thought in, like storylines and feuds, and sometimes even the best ideas kind of fall, or what is it, run out of gas because there's not enough interest in it, or or one of the parties involved have to leave, or or anything like that.
Yeah.
Any moments that stick out in your head?
Uh, Off the top of my head, no. I'll say probably win the championship a couple of times.
Oh yeah, that's right. Well, okay, the first time you had your no, I was thinking more about your match with well, your by your match we're talking about his created character folks. That's what I meant. But I was talking about your match with Justin Bieber in a cage.
Yeah, he deserved to get fired.
You asked for a match against Justin Bieber because you wanted to quote kick his butt, right?
Oh, I did.
And you did, but unfortunately he escaped. Or actually, no, he pinned you. Sadly, sorry, but even so, and then yeah, the time you won the championship, I think the first time it was against Brock Lesnar, and you cashed in the Money in the Bank. It was awesome.
Yeah, it was. And in the second time, Brock Lesnar helped me out.
Well, that's because he got screwed. Or actually, not screwed, but he wanted to get back at. Well, at the time, the group was called the Ascension, but since WWE debuted a team with the same name, I had to change it to the Eliminators because I didn't want to get copyrighted from WWE
Oh, yeah.
because WWE is. I don't know what it is about WWE, but they are just. Oh, they're just as bad as Disney. I mean, they copyright anything you might have from WWE as well as Disney. I mean, you're gonna get copyrighted straight to hell.
Oh, guaranteed.
So I had to change the name of the group, but yeah, Brock Lesnar helped you. I mean, that's an ironic twist of fate. Wouldn't you say that?
Literally.
And the fact that it actually happened on the impromptu finale, which came because, well, my damn neighbor stole my games and stuff from me. But and plus, you're still the champion. So how does it feel to be the world champion, Cole?
Oh, it feels great. Holding on to that belt there for a while has been pretty good too.
Yeah, in fact, as of the time, and in fact, you had one title defense since coming back. Since the series came back. I don't know if you know that.
I've known that. I've watched the match.
Oh, you want? Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't know.
Yeah, I've seen him bleed.
Yeah, that was awesome. The fact that you were what is it? You were getting jiggy with it, and then you punched him in the face, and it busted him open. That was funny.
Yeah.
What did you think of that when you were quote getting jiggy with it?
Honestly, all I felt was like, yeah, it must be a Stephanie McMahon, Shane McMahon thing.
Yeah, that was his move. I gave him that move because I thought, why not? I mean, I think you should get jiggy with it. That's what I call it because that's kind of what Shane McMahon was doing when he first busted out that move. I was like, yeah, he's getting jiggy with it. From like Will Smith and oh man, let's see. Oh yeah, and also, what did you think of other people on the roster, like Colette, for instance?
Well, I think she's got a good character there. I know you kept saying, "Damn, I'm so lucky."
Oh no, I said, wow, Cole is a lucky bastard.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. I'm sorry not to call you a bastard. I'm just that was just the first thing that came out of my mouth.
It's like an irony because my parents are married and they still when they had me and they're still married to this day.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't even know that.
No, you know what the term bastard means, right?
Yeah, you were the rejected child. I don't actually know what it means.
No,
I mean, I know
usually,
it's a bad thing.
like when two people have a child, usually if they're not married, that's usually the term they use.
Oh, wow. Okay, so you were conceived before marriage.
No, I was gonna see
Or if
after
they're...
marriage, but
Oh. Oh, I'm
it's
sorry.
like
I didn't
it's
know.
like 1 year. Well, I was born in January, so the year previous to when I was born, it was like, he's like, yeah, I was a thought that year, but I came out the next year. Pretty much like my son now. He was a thought last year, and he was born this year.
Aw. Okay. I mean, so you're saying by a technicality that you are, but not in reality you're not.
No.
Okay.
Like I
Well,
keep calling Luffy Banga a bastard, and he keeps correcting me on it. So
oh well. Wait. We'll just leave it at that because I don't want Newfie to get mad if he's watching this.
it might take a lot
So
to
we'll leave
it
it at
might take
that.
him a lot to piss me off, or to piss himself off.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. And okay, so we had Colette. What did you think of like the moves that she does, as well as the way she looks? Because I was about to ask you that.
She has a lot of man moves. Let's put it that way,
And do you know why?
because she wanted them like that.
Yeah, she wanted to use moves like from Triple H, Stone Cold, a few of The Rock. I even gave her The Rock Bottom, Kane, and Undertaker. Like those were her 5 favorite wrestlers,
Yeah,
and for good reason. They're good. They were good during their time. And yet, the one move I gave her was the Dominator.
yeah, and she usually finished off with that one.
Yes. And that was from Farouk, I think. Farouk was the name of the wrestler's name, but he was born Ron Simmons, and we now know that to be true.
Yeah,
But yeah, Ron Simmons did that move, and I thought, you know what? I think that should be her finisher, the Dominator.
yeah, she likes dominatrix stuff. I mean, she likes to use the Dominator.
Well, I take it she dominates you more or less in many facets of life. Wink, wink. That is kidding.
Yeah, no.
No, no. Okay. Okay, and then there was Bonga. I actually put Bonga in in the videos for a time. Any thoughts on that, if at all?
Well, I know he was happy. I'm gonna put it. I know that like he was a champion a few times and all that, but like where he was supposed to be the ninja, his character design is based off of his avatar. I'm assuming.
Yeah, I based his appearance off of that icon because I mean I've seen the real guy and I did not want to make him look like the real guy more or less. It was not until like uh, I did a storyline with his dark counterpart because of what happened with like this doppelganger that was trying to impersonate him. I don't know what happened to him, but I mean he kind of faded away. But by the time I got back, it kind of ran out of steam because of the robbery. It just kind of killed the storyline much too soon. And I didn't want to bring it back because then people would have forgotten about it, though.
Yeah, that was just something that's it got tired pretty fast.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I know with the wrestling videos, the way you does your commentary is actually pretty
Yeah.
good.
Oh, well, okay. Any facets of it that you particularly like about it?
No, I just enjoy it in general.
Oh, you mean I was thinking more like my sayings during it.
Uh, but I know with me, like when I was younger, and no one knows this much except for me and my parents and everything. When I used to have a Sega Genesis, and I used to play NHL '94 a lot. I actually used to try to do the commentary in that one.
Oh yeah. Hey, hey, we all been there. In fact, that's pretty much what I wanted to do when I first started the series. In fact, I was going to do it as a one-time thing, but then it turned into a hobby, and well, the rest is history.
Yeah,
So I can see how you try to do commentary and try to base it off of the great commentators at that time.
yeah, which is always a good thing.
Yes, very much. Let's see. I mean, I also included LP Grotus as a character, and as well as a couple of other characters based off of other YouTubers, including myself even. And speaking of which, we even had a match against each other, didn't we?
Yes, hardcore match for the hardcore title, and I ended up
It
winning.
was Yeah, well, it was a tournament match, so that's why we even had to fight each other to begin with. And yeah, you did kick my butt, and I was busted open. Thanks a lot, Cole.
Yeah, but it was only just part of the match for entertainment purposes. I did walk with you back in the arena, so
So yeah, I was hurt after that. And the fact is, and the fact that I even commentate my own matches. The explanation is that I have a portable headset on, so I can commentate while wrestling a match. Like, what did you think of that concept, if at all?
I found it interesting to be honest, because I know you can see some people trying it, like in other sports, but wrestling is different.
Yeah, yeah, because you might get beat up so badly you can't even see anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah. Well, that's pretty much it about the wrestling because I know not everybody likes the wrestling series, and that's their opinion though. But uh, let's see. Any questions you have of me?
Uh, hmm. Let's see. Any questions that I have to ask the Jew22? Because I know a lot of them says, "Oh, yeah, how did you get your name?" But we all know that one. Oh, here's a good question for you there now.
Okay.
Okay, out of all the consoles that you've had growing up, what's your favorite?
Hands down, the Nintendo 64. And the reason is because I had so many memories from all the games that I have had, whether I rented it or whether I actually owned it. It was awesome. And the fact that I got to play Super Mario 64, and the fact that I just, I didn't beat the game all the way. Like, I never quite beat the game, but I mean, I did beat Bowser. I just never got 100%. But, I mean, at the time, I wasn't thinking of getting 100%. It was just having my own adventures with Mario, because I was just a little kid at the time. But one game that I really loved at that time was Star Fox 64.
Yes.
I had so much fun with that game, and the fact that I did beat it and beat the final boss, and I did it so many times, it's like it just became second nature to me, and I really loved it, and I loved it even more when I did a Let's Play of it. In fact, the sad thing is, I finished one episode short of the finale, all because of, well, you know what
Oh, I
happened.
know. But when I LP'd Star Fox 64 last year, I did mention your Let's Play of it.
Yeah, and then, well, of course, it never finished because, well, what have happened. But I thank you for that. So thank you
Yeah,
for
that's
that.
no problem. Here's another question here now.
Okay.
Is what do you think is your favorite Let's Play that you've ever done?
Favorite Let's Play that I've ever done.
Yeah, what you think is yours.
What I think is mine. Well, I mean, if we're talking about popularity, I guess you could say the oh, what is it called? Mario Party 9. I actually, that's pretty much at around the time that you actually helped me out. So that game coupled with your help, and I do appreciate that, by the way. Uh, that was one of my favorites. But if we're talking about just gameplay and just having fun with it, Star Fox 64.
Yeah.
Even though I never finished it, but I am planning, on finishing it, even though I only had one level to go. I did get it again on the Wii Points card.
Yeah.
I had some saved up. I hadn't used it until not too long ago, but I spent it and I got it. I spent it on the games that I had before. Uh, but let's see. Those were fun. I really enjoyed Star Fox 64. It's one of my favorites. One of my favorites.
Yeah. Uh, That's always a good thing to hear there, too. Uh, so one last question here now, and I
Yeah.
know this may not even apply to me but what's the favorite Let's Play that you've ever watched from another Let's Player? Now,
Favorite.
it doesn't necessarily have to be me or or anyone else, because like you've already stated before you talk to me what you think what your favorite Let's Play of mine was. But what's your favorite Let's Play of any Let's Play you've ever watched?
Wow, that is actually pretty tough because there's so many of them,
But now, you can state you can state
and
like say like I know you probably like
I
all of them, but like you still I'd say like state only specific ones, not to hurt anyone else's feelings.
I okay. Let's see. H.C. Bailey's Final Fantasy III Let's Play. I really like that one. I mean, of course, later on he would get more and more to his commentary, but at the time, I really enjoyed that one, and the game itself was fun. And then of course there was the time that New Super Mario Bros. Wii became, well, when it first debuted, if you remember, back in fall of '09.
Hmm.
Uh, I remember there was this new group on the block, and you may know who they are. We Right to
Yeah.
Pray. Sad but true, because they are notorious for being day one Let's Players. In fact, if nothing else, they were the ones that actually started the trend. I don't know if they did or not, but they started it and they made it to what it is, to when a new game it comes out and then you have a bunch of day one Let's Players. But if anyone does it better, they do it better. And their Let's Play of New Super Mario Bros. Wii, when it was a new game at the time, I loved it. The commentary was funny as heck, and the fact and the banter between the four of them, it just made it that much epic. Oh, but I don't think it's as good as it was. I don't think it could ever top what Much Games Guides did with Mario Party. I was gonna say Mario Party 1. I mean, which was good, but I think Mario Party 2. I think
Yeah.
Mario Parties 1 and 2. Those were good. I'm not gonna lie, those were so funny. I could not stop laughing. It, it's just that memorable. I think Colette has a large part in that.
Oh, they she does. That's for sure. But
Hmm.
I think the Mario Party games just they are our best Let's Plays. Eventually, we'll get the Mario Party 3. I actually got the copy of the game here. I
Oh, that's cool.
just got to finish the well, we just got to finish the solo mode before we actually start the group mode. We're not recording the solo mode because we got to unlock a couple of characters.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm not sure about the characters, but I know that you have to unlock some boards.
Yeah, there's a couple of characters and a couple of boards to unlock.
Okay. Well, I mean, those are good to know, and I mean, Mario Party 3 was one of my favorites for the longest time. For that reason, just so much. There's just so much you can do, and the item system. I actually like the item system in number 3. Very
Yeah,
fun.
and of course the first two is always a good way to screw over Banga.
Oh yeah, Bad Luck Bonga.
Yep.
Bad Luck Bonga. Sorry, Bonga, if you're watching this. um, hmm. Let's see. I'm trying to think of questions for you now. Um, yeah, I'm kind of running out of questions.
Yeah, we might have to get ready to wrap this up then. I mean, we're 2 hours into this now, so